Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ikat Tepi podcast, episode 3, where we're gonna see whether later down the story, the narrative, whether these two boys beside me have the game, or aka what the generation's called now, Rizz. All right, so don't flame us. We're old.
The Rizzlers.
Yeah. But yeah, today we're just talking about like how modern dating versus like traditional dating. Online dating apps versus like meeting someone in real life. So you guys have any experiences like meeting someone in real life?
Meeting someone in real life? Yes.
In this current generation right now.
I actually want to ask a question. Like, do you guys actually prefer to date online, meet someone online, or like meet someone in real life?
I prefer to meet somebody in real life. I feel like it's easier that way because in psychology we have this thing, a theory called zone of proximity, especially when it comes to dating, right, in social psych, whereby you're bound to like the chances of you dating somebody that's not say within your circle, but from your circle itself, like your circle of friends, they know somebody like who's like from outside the circle,
friend of a
like
friend.
a friend of a friend kind of thing, right? Yeah. And the chances of that it's like much higher, and it happened to like a lot of my cases, like in my previous relationship, even my current relationship as well. Yeah.
What was the story of you? How do you and Nicole kind of met?
Okay, so how Nicole and I met back then was we were mutual friends when we first met each other, right? And we were dating our exes at that time, and we even hung out with each other. Myself and my ex with Nicole and her ex at that time. So we know of each other. But then, like I think along the road, then at one point we were both like single. Right, and I decided like just wanted to like catch up with her and all, and then see if I could meet her once she comes back from Russia. And I kind of like had a little crush on her at that point, right? So I went out on a date with her, and then I got to know her a little bit better, and I felt like I can vibe with her, like basically. And we decided to like, hey, like you want to go on a date, that kind of thing, So we started dating for like a month and a half, and then after that, she had to fly back to Russia to continue her studies. But obviously, I didn't want this to be something temporary between me and her, because at that point, I actually really liked her. So I actually kind of popped the question. It's like, you want to be my girlfriend? We can do long distance. And we gave it a shot, basically. And 5 years down the road, we're still together.
Relationship goals.
Yeah, relationship real.
So like for me, I don't mind either. But how I met my girlfriend, my current girlfriend right now, so we met through, back then it was before MCO, before like all this like whatever shit that has happened towards like the current generation now. We met through Tinder. I swiped right on her and she swiped right on me, and I think she thought I was kind of cute, right? Yeah.
We're just watching her reaction to make sure that whatever we're saying is like completely true.
So at that point, like I think that was the first thing I said to her, the send message, right? I like your earrings. That's what I said.
And then she's like, I like yours too.
I don't wear earrings. I don't like you. But yeah, like after that we just talked and everything, and then we decided to meet each other. And I remember it was at Merchants Lane. I was actually scared to go on a one-on-one date because I'm like the kind of person who is very fucking scared. I'm very fucking shy, so I have to have someone with me as a friend to accompany me. So I told her, how about you bring a friend over and I bring my friend over and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. And then she said, and then she told me years down, like, babe, why did you even do that, babe? Like why? Just why? Yeah, it was so yeah. So it's like, was so sassy and shit like that. And I was like, I don't know, I'm kind of a shy person. Yeah, she can tell you guys like I'm a very shy person in real life actually. I don't really normally like go outside my comfort zone. Yeah, maybe because like it's been a while since I actually dated someone in a serious note and stuff like that. So yeah, like years down the line, we're still together like for 4 years now, and hopefully sooner or later down the line I'll think about like marriage and shit. Yeah, so yeah. Like bro, I'm like turning 28, bro. I'm not getting any younger. I'm not getting any younger, bro. I have to I have to get the husband Rizz, bro. That's like the ultimate, bro. The husband Rizz, bro.
Daddy Rizz.
I'll be like, Daddy Rizz. I'll be like, you young
Daddy
bucks still
coming.
going out for dates? Ew. I have a commitment, a contract.
Back in my day.
Yeah, dude. So to me, it's just like I like it is like pros and cons in terms of online dating and like traditional modern. Like traditional dating, meeting someone at a club or a bar and stuff like that, because you wouldn't know how that person is, right? Because if you just met that person in like in a bar, for example,
Yeah.
or like there's so many fucking cases, people getting spiked, like the drinks and shit like that in clubs and shit like that. So that's this thing that's the scariest, the shit that scares the most out of people. Like, who knows? And down the line, so that person that you met in the club is a fucking total psycho.
Yeah, actually, like a friend of mine was telling me about the story just last week. Actually, him and his friends went out to the clubs.
Yeah.
And there was this one girl, right? She was literally on the floor, like just passed out, and nobody was taking care of her because she was all alone. So a person in my friend's group decided to go and help her, and they found out that she was just completely out of it. Like had to call the ambulance. to
Was
pick
it
her up
in
and
US
things
or
like
was it in
that.
Malaysia?
No, it was in Malaysia. It was in Malaysia,
Oh, okay.
right? And the whole story was this girl. She actually she's going to uni and she lives by herself.
Okay.
So she's never gone clubbing before. This is the first time. And she decided, screw it. I'm going to go have like a night out, just go clubbing by myself, which is kind of weird, but yeah, she just went out by herself. And I think they believe that her drink was spiked.
Oh shit.
Because when they took her to the hospital, she had to get like a stomach pump.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so that is like really scary. Like if you're going out clubbing, always go with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never take drinks from
go
strangers,
alone.
dude.
Especially if you're female, never go alone. Like you need friends to watch out for you.
Yeah, exactly. Who the
We
fuck
need to
goes alone?
teach,
Bro?
we definitely need to be advocates also on educating people more about
Right.
all this as well.
Yeah.
Teach men not to spike drinks. Teach
Yeah,
men
like-
not to rape also. and
Like if it was your own mother, would you even do that, guys? Come on.
my mom won't go out clubbing.
Yeah, are you fucking stupid or what? Are you fucking stupid or retarded or what?
Stupid, you know?
Stupid is it?
But how did you manage to find out the whole story about the on her side that she was
Because I think
doing
that
so-
one friend was just keeping up with her, following up the
Oh,
hospital.
that's nice,
And then
that's
the friend got the parents, because the friend was calling the parents as well,
Oh,
and things
yeah.
like that. So they updated her and told her what happened.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's really scary.
That's a very
Yeah.
scary experience, especially
Your
for
friend just
first
saved her
time.
life.
Friend of my friend.
Ah,
Yeah.
kind so.
So yeah, kind of.
It's a very scary.
Right.
It's a very scary sight to see.
It's
So
crazy
somebody
because
just passed out on the floor like that.
It's like me personally, I've seen people just pass out on the floor and nobody's helping.
Yeah.
Even there, some of them are in a group of friends, but the friends are just I'm not gonna help this girl. She's too much of a problem right now. I'm gonna leave her. So don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. It's just really weird. Like why would you, even if it's your group of friends and you don't do that? I think it's just really literally our culture in Malaysia. We just don't want to get involved with certain shit, you know. And we're like, oh shit, if I you're thinking you're putting yourself ahead to someone that you know as a friend. Bro, it's like saying, for example, putting Sham in Emil. If Sham had his dick got bitten by a poisonous snake, would you suck it?
Suck his dick.
slurp, baby.
Yeah, as evident in episode 1, yeah, you
Yeah,
suck.
yeah,
For about,
definitely,
except Emil though. What?
Emil is more like a season
You
2
would
kind of friend.
want to do it even if I didn't get bitten.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, but I would say that in the case of people not being able to help people out in general in those kind of situations, I feel that people suffer from the bystander effect, I would say. Because they see a situation but they don't want to engage with it because they are too afraid of approaching it. They don't know what the right way to approach is. That's why in terms of all this situation, it's best to at the end of the day we have to educate people more about what is the right thing to do. Especially when it comes to these kind of situations, especially in a setting of dating,
Yeah.
especially but that's in a situation where you're in a club. But in the topic
Outside situation.
of dating other people when you meet them outside of clubs and all, that would be a little bit different per se
Yeah.
Emil and I, we had a rock solid friend group back in college.
Oh, yeah, for
whenever
sure.
we go out clubbing, like essentially all the guys would like form a wall around the girls.
The great
So like if
wall.
any guys are like like any really like creepy or drunk guys start like grinding with the girls, we'll just be like, nah, you ain't getting here. Just like,
personal bodyguards.
right, and then like we would have like this one, like of maybe one or two of us who like they don't get like absolutely sloshed at night. So
Yeah.
that way, like whenever the rest of the group is super drunk, you have these people to like take care of them, bring them back home safely, and put them there.
Yeah.
I remember this. I mean, usually in the group, I'm always that guy.
Yeah, okay, it's really hard to get like Praveen drunk because usually everyone gets the tolerance is not as high. He does. But yeah, everyone usually gets drunk before he does. So yeah.
I actually have a crazy story about that. So like like what Emil said, I'm always the one guy like taking care of everybody. But there was this one time where like one of our friends he was just like, yo, Praveen, don't worry. Tonight you have fun. I'm gonna take care of everybody because I'm done drinking. Like, you take care. I mean, you just have as much fun as you want. You go ham. I'll take care of everyone. Make sure everyone gets back home safely. I'm like, okay, cool, right? So I'm going ham. I'm having like few drinks. This club in particular, they sell you like 1 liter drinks for $2.
Is it Cactus?
Yes, it's
Yes.
Cactus.
Oh my god.
1 liter drinks. Yeah.
Yes.
It goes on,
They reopened now.
They reopened?
Yeah, they reopened it now.
So I'm just going ham, just drinking. I'm like super drunk, right? I turn around. That one friend that was supposed to take care of everybody, he's gone. He's like, I guess some girl was talking to him, bought him shots, and he was just like, I'm dead. So I'm just like, oh my god, okay. Like I'm just really drunk, so I'm like, okay, where's everybody? Where? Okay. Like grab one person, like one of our friends just dancing the dance was like, and I'm like, okay, grab this person. Like, time to go home. So essentially, it's like we're a bunch of like kindergarten kids, holding hands in a line, and I'm just like pulling that line, and some of them can't even stand, so I have them like on my back.
Yeah.
And mind you, I'm like super drunk, so I'm just like, okay, I'm bringing them back, and then like we're going up. We have like this big hill, so like I'm just literally pulling all of them back, and then put them in their house one by one, put them to sleep and things like that. Then I go back home, and I just like crash on the couch because like I was too lazy. I was just too tired.
Yeah.
Suddenly, like there was a really sharp pain on like my leg, and like as time went on, it kept getting worse, and worse, and I was just like, okay, something's not right because pain turned to pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So my friend picks me up. We go to the hospital, and then they're like, "Oh, apparently you fractured your foot last night."
What the
And I was like, "What?" So like I'm thinking back, and I'm just like, I don't remember when I fractured my foot, but like, are you telling me that I grabbed everyone and took them back home while my foot was broken? So yeah, that
He
was
basically became a trooper and carried everyone home.
It's like that scene from Saving Private Ryan.
That's probably.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, that night I wasn't there because I think I was going
He
to
was a
class
little
the next
bitch.
day.
He's like,
No, okay, to be fair, like it was like the one rare time where I was like, I don't feel like going to the club. I just want to go home and chill, And then everyone was like going. It was the same usual people, but I didn't know he was gonna get drunk. I didn't know everyone was gonna get drunk because usually it's only like a couple of people getting drunk. Then this time everyone got drunk, and everyone got shit faced, and he had to carry on everyone back. And when I found him in the morning, it was the funniest scene ever. I was
He
like,
was butt naked.
No. That was another time.
that was another time. But yeah, it was actually so funny because this guy wouldn't go to class. It was like, dude, my feet is hurting. I was like, the fuck do you do? And the next day when I came back, he was coming back from the hospital with a cast. I was like, oh, that's serious. I thought he was just bullshitting. He was like, oh, I don't want to go to class. He'd be like, Emil, can you go lab for me? Literally every time after drinking, he'd be like, can you go lab for me, Emil?
Crazy, dude.
You guys have any of the fun stories at the clubs?
I don't go to clubs, bro.
Oh, you
Sorry.
clubs? Oh.
Maybe back then when I was like probably younger, back in college days. I mean, I don't frequent the clubs.
Yeah.
Right, because I don't even like drink at all, but I like to go for like experiences to begin with, right?
Yeah.
So back when I was younger, back in college times, my friends didn't want to go clubbing. Okay, we go clubbing and it's nice to experience it for like the first time, but after like the next 3-4 times, I'm just like, this is probably not for me.
It's boring. I already get shit faced in fucking Valorant, bro. In the club.
Yeah,
We don't talk about
there
those.
were stories. There were stories. I think one I can share. That last time when I went to a club called Play Club with the Roof, right? So it was It was nothing much actually. I think it was my first time going there,
Yeah.
basically experiencing, and it's like loud and everything. It's like okay lah, maybe this is what the scene is about lah.
Yeah.
But I didn't go to the dance floor because I was too shy of a person to like even show that I want to dance and all that. So I just stick by the table, just chill and just hung out with everybody there lah, basically. And then all the girls that were in our group, they went dancing lah, basically. And after that, I had one friend. She came to the table and then she said that, hey, one of my close friends wants me to go to the dance floor. And all. She wants me to go to the dance floor, and then I was like, no, why? No, I don't want. I'm too lazy. I'm shy and everything. And she's like, just go and everything. So she'll explain everything. So okay, went to the dance floor, looked for her, found her, and I was like, yo, what's up? Then she said that, hey, is it okay that if you like can dance with me for a bit, because she doesn't feel safe, right? Because apparently there were like other people trying to like creep in and try to dance with her, and she felt quite comfortable. So okay, so that's my first experience of having to like protect my friend from other forces out there lah, basically, right? So I noticed actually that people were trying to like dance with her and all.
Right.
I could see like the guy from my right trying to like slide in and everything, and I was like, oh no, and I just pull her closer. I'm just like, nope, you're not sliding in. No, like, no, and everything. Then the guy on my left also doing the same thing as well, but my friend had a good time lah, because I was there and I managed to managed to protect her and all. But something happened to me actually.
Oh, okay.
Something happened to me. And I was like dancing,
You got
just
pegged.
chilling, just like, okay, well, Tani and everything and all.
Honey.
And somebody grabbed my butt.
Yo.
Somebody grabbed my butt. I'm like, oh yo, best gila though. After that, I turn around and I see a sea of dudes. And I'm just like,
Damn.
okay, then I just walk back. When my friends were done dancing, she's tired already. I was like, okay, let's go back to the table. Okay, cool, yeah. Share the story with everybody. Then everyone laughed at me, Oh god, but that was an experience,
It's funny that you mentioned that, because I've sort of a similar story
Got touched by a bunch of dudes.
to that. It's been dubbed the story has been dubbed the sandwich.
Oh,
The sandwich.
This is called the sandwich. Yes.
Sandwich
Oh,
ghost.
okay.
I witnessed it all. The
Yeah,
sandwich.
you will witness. Okay.
I seen the sandwich.
I'm
being
about to
made.
embarrass myself, right? Okay. Okay, so here's how it went down. Once again, we were in the Cactus Bus Club. And I'm just dancing like with the friend group. So it's me, Emil, a bunch of our friends. And in the corner, I thought it was a couple, but like I see this white girl and a black dude. Really big black dude, right? And like he's like dancing with her and like grinding on her and things like that. So I'm like, okay, cool, they're having fun. And then I kind of glance at them again, and this time the girl's like staring at me, and she looks at me. She's just like mouthing the words like "help me."
Oh shit.
So I was like, oh shit, okay, like I'm like, okay, let me go and help. So I just make my way through the dance floor towards like their corner, and then like I start dancing with the two of them. And then like as I'm dancing, I realized that this black guy is like completely drunk, but he doesn't want to like let go of her. He's just like holding her and things like that. So I just start like creeping in, and then like I pull her and I just like slowly take her out and like go all the way back to like our group. And then she just looks at me, she's like, oh, thank you so much. Like, hey, what's your name? How are you? Blah, blah, blah. We start talking, we start dancing, and then we start making out.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, good. I'm like, alright, this is a good night. Another one of those nights, it's a great night, having fun. So I thought.
Okay. What happened?
Was this the story?
This guy, the black guy, right? Suddenly he like snaps out of it. He's just like, oh, where's the girl go?
Where's my girl?
Where'd she go?
Yeah.
Where'd she go, right? And then he sees like me dancing with her, right? So he's just like, oh, okay, there she is. He comes all the way to where we are, right? Right behind me, and just grabs the both of us. So he's like grinding like behind me while like holding the girl which is in front of me.
What?
So I'm in the middle, therefore the sandwich. I'm in the middle, right? I'm just like, what in the fuck is going on?
And the worst thing, he didn't let go, and they were still making out.
Right. Okay, we were like dancing. I'm like, okay, this is a bit weird. Let me try to make my way out. Then he goes down towards the girl, right? And he starts making out with her. And she's into it. She's like, oh. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? What is this, right? And I'm like, I'm trying to get out, right? Suddenly, right? I feel something poking in the back of me.
Yo!
I'm just like, what is that poking the only thing behind me are his
Pokeballs.
his hips. Oh no! Fuck! No! Ejectocito, cuz I'm out. Fuck! No! Just no, get lost, run out like ejectocito, like right now. Oh my god, I was scared for my life.
That's when you know you're straight.
And I'm just like, shit, where are my friends? No, here to help me. I turn around the corner and they're all just like,
Was Emil there?
Emil was there.
We were horrified because I didn't know we saw him like taking the girl and then they were making out, so we were like, oh, okay. So we went to the corner, we were dancing on our own, and then like some of us we were like checking
that how you
out
dance?
there. I don't know, like that. Okay, so basically we were just dancing, having our good
Have you
time.
not seen Emil the dance floor? He's like,
Oh man, get that move. Oh, yo. Okay, save for the club. But yeah, we were basically dancing at the corner, and then they were at the other side. So we would have like visual of him like kissing the girl and stuff like that. So after that, they slowly made our way in front of us, and then that's when the guy came and did hug, and then we were like, what is this trio thingy going on? and the worst thing is like she kissed Praveen, the guy came over, hugged them, and then they start making out with Praveen in the middle, doing this. And I could see Praveen's face. I was like, oh god.
Then you took your phone
I
out.
was like, how do I help? How do I? And then Praveen just slipped away, and he was like, oh my god. Ruben looked at Praveen and he was like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like, yo, what was that? Everyone, even Alia was like, oh my god, my eyes. And the worst part is, after he left, it was just two of them, right? The girl started going over to our side, like ditching the other guy that she just made out with, and then tried to kiss my other roommate, which is Ruben. So she was like trying to dance with him. My roommate, seeing all that commotion happen, decided he was like, oh! He did all the dance floor, and he was like, yep, no. It was so funny.
Crazy.
That was the sandwich story
That's the story.
Wait, Emil, do you have any particular experiences like that?
in the
The
club.
club?
Okay, not like that. Not the
Yeah,
sandwich.
not like that, but I mean, like, wild
That was a
experiences.
bit
though.
extra, yeah.
I think I have like a pretty close situation, something like Sham.
Ooh.
It was just like
Like you.
in the club, yeah. With because it's usually like when girls are like friend groups in our girls, they will go to dance floor, but they want to feel safe, so they usually ask like guy friends to like come protect them and stuff,
Yeah.
So it's usually the time when they want to dance after a couple of drinks, they go to the dance floor. That's when they will be like, come, let's go dance. And then they will be like, okay, then you stand right behind me, so no guy can creep up and suddenly like grope them or something. So that was basically it. And so we were just having a good time. And after that girl left, and then she was like, okay, they went off, and then another friend of mine, he was like, okay, let's just stay and just have fun with the music. He likes the music, so I was like, okay, fine, let's just stay here and dance. And then after that, a drunk guy. Okay, so you remember Play, right? It was at Play as well.
Okay.
So the dance floor, to go to the toilet, you have to go through the dance floor to the toilet at that,
Okay,
that
yeah,
exit,
yeah.
right? This guy was drunk and he was trying to push his friend through the. His friend was drunk and this guy was trying to like make his way, pushing his friend through the bathroom. The guy started puking. Luckily, I don't know if it was water or vodka. It was just clear. It hit me on my shoulder. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then this guy just pushed his friend away and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he just ran. And I was like, I looked at my friend was like, he didn't want to touch me. He was like, go wash it off. He's like, go wash it off. I'll meet you back at the table. I went to the toilet and then I had to just literally take a shower. My whole shirt was wet.
Puka.
I don't know if it was puke because it was just liquid. There's nothing solid because it was like, you know when you're drunk, you just puke water or like vodka or all the alcohol. Yeah, everything was just liquid. It didn't smell. That's the thing. That's why I don't know if it's just water or it's like the.
But it came out of
it came out of his mouth. So I was like,
that is the absolute worst thing that can happen to you in the clubs.
yeah, that was so bad.
I'd rather get rejected than get puked on.
That is true. But yeah, the only bright side that I got from that commotion was that I got to dance. That's it.
I still got dance, guys. I got
With
puked
my
on,
friends.
but I still get to dance with my friends.
That I can only be positive at that
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything special in the club.
I
Other than
think-
getting rejected, that's it. I
Oh,
get a shit ton
damn.
of rejections in club.
Is it because of your height or something?
Oh my god.
That I don't know.
How long
but
has it been?
definitely.
20 minutes of the high jokes? 20 minutes?
But yeah, I get a lot of rejections especially when I was studying in Purdue. I don't know if it's like ethnicity or like height.
Yeah,
But I think height over there is like such a huge thing. So every time when I would like try to make a move, like try and introduce myself,
I
or,
know.
like, yeah, they would literally just do this, like, oh no.
I mean, at least you have the confidence to even like,
Yeah,
approach a
dude.
person to introduce yourself.
That's
But
true.
I can never picture myself being in that situation. That's why I generally like when I like meet a person for the first time, we always start off as friends first. That kind of thing, you know. I never like approach a stranger, be like, "Hi, my name is Sham. Nice to meet you. What's your name?" kind of thing. Like I'm way too shy for that.
But Sham, I thought you
Yeah.
were the risk god.
I'm more of a long-term Rizz kind of guy.
Jeez.
That's the thing.
So we got long-term Riz, we got daddy Riz, we got
Rejection risk.
and the sandwich Riz, I guess.
Yeah, dude, like I think one of the craziest stories that I had recently was like earlier last year. It was during Halloween, I believe. I think was it Halloween or before that? But I went to the concert with my girlfriend and then and her brother, her little brother lah. So we were at concerts and stuff like that, and then like at that time there was like one of our like the bands playing and they were throwing out t-shirts, and my girlfriend's little brother wanted to get a t-shirt, right? So he literally leaped in the air, took the t-shirt, and then spilled alcohol on one of the people over there, and she was a tudung girl, and then it hit her mouth, and she's like, and then he was like, sorry, and then like and then the girl was like, is this water? He said he doesn't know what to say. You know, like,
liquid.
Wait, she's like,
H2O.
she's like in full tudong.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's like he didn't know what to explain to her. Like, I mean, like it was like accidental. It's okay lah.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, so it's fine.
But
So,
the
yeah, lah.
circumstances.
Yeah, dude.
Of all people though.
Of all people, like
Correct,
she could
correct.
do that. Is this alcohol? Is this water?
Oh man.
Kesian lah.
Yeah, it's super kesian, dude. Like, yeah, lah, that's like, I think that's like the craziest. Not the craziest, but yeah, whatever lah. But in terms of like the current generation now, like, dude, I've seen like a lot of people way crazier shit than like, and now I fucking sound old. I sound so fucking old.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
We are
We don't
approaching
use-
our 30s.
Shut the fuck up. I don't want a reminder.
We
I don't
are
want a
actually
reminder.
closer to 30s than our 25.
Damn, you're old.
My God.
Oh my god, big
You're
facts, bro.
old.
Big facts. Yeah.
We are old.
Yeah, so like a testament, like a lot of people are saying like, oh, like a lot of people now is like whether you have the game still, game going on in terms of like dating. And I know Emil, you're like kind of like quote unquote whole phase lah. I would say.
I've been hearing some stories about Emil having Riz.
Oh yeah! Don't have risk.
Okay,
Did you not
so-
hear? I get rejected all the time.
Nah,
okay, to be
okay.
fair, I actually like meeting the person like first before like going up to strangers because that is actually very nerve wracking.
How do you usually meet this person? Like,
It's
apps,
usually
right?
okay for dating apps.
Okay.
I feel like that one probably gets me because I don't have. It's so hard to meet someone in real life. Yeah, it's like it takes so much courage and to say spit something in real life. It's just you have to be really good and have a lot of practice to do that.
yeah.
And I suck at that.
Okay.
So I probably get rejected. That's
Okay.
probably why I get rejected all the time.
So the story about that is we were in Discord the other day.
oh my god.
All right, so we were in Discord. So Emil was like, he was telling us like we were gaming and everything. Then Emil said, I have to go after this because I got date. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Then he left. He Discord. He was so confident. He left. it.
Wait, are we bringing that? Are we bringing that? It's the Rizz story.
Dude, that's so embarrassing.
You haven't heard this
I've
yet,
not
right?
heard this.
You're
Okay,
gonna
okay.
love
So
this.
embarrassing.
Okay, Emil specifically said, don't tell Praveen this story. That's how good it is.
So he left the Discord. Okay, so it's like
It was me, Moose,
And Sharul.
Sharul,
Yeah.
and Emil also lah.
yeah. So we thought it was over like Emil went ready, shower went on. Then we could hear him showering with the music on. The music, I tell you what, The Weeknd, Tory Lanez, all that shit, all the R&B shit coming out. And then he come out of the shower was like singing like, oh, no. Yeah, thought he left Discord. He said, wait, oh my god. Like, you know, like Emil, we clearly heard you sing in front of the mirror.
I was so I was so terrified, you know, because when I came back after the date and everything, I think it was what, AM or something, or the next day, I can't remember.
Yeah, the
and
next
then
day.
all three of them were in the call, like Sharo, Sham, and Muz. They were like, "Ui, Emil, Rizla." I was like, huh? I thought it was the user shit, so I was like, oh yeah, what's up? Oh, I just came back or something like that. I can't remember. But then after that, they started saying, "Ui, singing all." I'm like,
No, because we don't know how he auto connect back into Discord when it was on his phone somehow, you know.
Was it
on his phone?
No, it was on his computer. It was on his computer.
Yeah, so it's on his computer. So he came back into the call, be like, Emil, and we were listening, and then he was singing fucking The Weeknd all, you know, like Starboy all, you know. He was like getting pumped out for his day, you know. Oh, motherfucking Starboy.
We can picture it in his head. No, we can hear the deodorant like, we can hear he's getting ready.
The hair dryer.
Yeah, the hair dryer especially.
Oh my god.
You heard his whole process.
The whole process. You can imagine.
went through The Weeknd, Tory Lane.
Just be happy he didn't bring the girl back home.
Everything.
Huh?
Just be happy he didn't bring the girl back home to his bed, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
This is like during the afternoon when he was about to go out.
Yeah, it was really lunchtime, I think. I think he was supposed to go to Lyon.
No. That
Poco.
wasn't the day. I don't think so.
Poco.
Yeah,
Poco.
yeah.
Poco. Yeah.
Yeah, he go to Poco, and then we heard all that Riz stuff. He was pumping himself out.
He's pumping himself out. It's the fucking part, you know.
Like the whole playlist, you know, from top to bottom.
It was literally my
what the
playlist
fuck?
Okay, so the funny thing is, I actually quit Discord. So I knew I right-clicked and I quit that shit. And then only I opened my Spotify and then played it. And then I went to the shower. I knew I disconnected. That's why I was like,
Either you
Did
disconnected
it go
or
back
you
and-
auto restart, like they check for updates.
okay, my PC did restart after the songs
okay.
played.
So it auto,
But the thing is, I quit and then I restart, played some songs, restart.
no,
and
you
then
know,
played
because
some
like
songs.
you didn't disable the startup at Discord, ma.
But if I quit, I wouldn't go back in, right?
No, you would.
I don't know. The gods of
Because
Discord.
okay, so you
Hey yo.
you quit or you just restarted your computer straight away.
Actually, I can't remember the details.
Ah,
So
so
I know I quit.
but if you restart your computer, regardless also, I think it will
I
just
think end of the day, all that matters is you didn't, and this should happen.
This shit happened. The gods of Discord wanted everybody.
Yo, it was so funny.
They wanted to email was serious. You know, email was really.
These guys wouldn't let it go. There. Every time Sharon talks to me, like, oh okay, Rizla.
So you didn't want me to know about this, so it's a revenge for the wash your cup.
Oh my gosh.
No, this is before Watch the Cup.
Oh, before wash your cup.
This is before Watch the Cup.
That's why I have to get you first before you get me.
But yeah, though. That's why whenever I masturbate, I always mute myself.
What the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
Dude, now we all know lah. Now we all know. Thank you for
I make sure that I.
Oh.
No, I
Thank you
make
for
sure
putting a
I
picture
mute
in my
myself
head.
in Discord
Now
and I
whenever
turn off
you
my
mute, we
webcam.
know lah.
Every time I mute, you will know because
Oh my
there was an
gosh.
instance where I accidentally left my video on Discord.
When you masturbate?
Or when I was about to.
Oh
Then
my
I
God.
realized I'm like half naked. I'm like, oh shit, my friends can see me. On
Yes,
Discord,
but
mute
Syam-
myself, pasang the
Syam,
website. Full
I noticed you
Why,
you mute quite a lot.
I mute,
Like 4-5 times an hour.
I mute myself quite a lot actually.
Oh, dude, that's
Is that the
insane,
code runner
bro.
for masturbating? Mute. Hey guys, I'm gonna go mute for a bit.
Then later when he comes back, he sounds a little bit tired, you know. Hey, what's up, guys?
Tired,
That was
Hey,
yeah.
what's up, guys?
Yeah, out of breath.
That's some nice session right there.
Yeah.
Man, the tsunami coming out.
Crazy,
He relieved himself.
Yeah, dude. But in terms of Emil, would you even like you and probably would be open to speed dating shit though?
Yeah, definitely.
Speed dating?
Yeah.
I actually never tried it though, but yeah. I don't
I think you
I
should.
almost
try.
went for one, but I just had something.
Where?
I think it was in LS42. It's a bar in
US.
S15. Like they had an event, and I wanted to go, but then unfortunately, like I had like a work trip during that time. So I
Damn,
was
work
like,
is sucking you.
work is fucking me, bro.
It is.
But yeah, like I would definitely be interested in speed dating because, like I said, I definitely prefer meeting people organically as
Yeah.
compared to the apps. The apps are garbage, bro. Especially in Malaysia, garbage, man.
That is true.
I think Emil also has some instances of that, right?
Oh,
In terms of like using dating apps in the US.
Oh yeah, I actually don't have a lot of matches in
Yeah,
India.
Malaysia
Then
as
again,
well.
I don't really use dating apps over there as well.
I would say like, okay, the thing is, here's what pisses me off the most. Like, if you go to like overseas, like the US or Europe or UK, like dating apps are like, they know dating apps are for dating and like maybe hooking up. That's why nowadays most of these apps have an option like, what are you looking for? But for some reason, I don't know if it's just Malaysia or maybe like, you know, Asian countries in general, they use dating apps to like chat or like look for friends.
Yeah,
Like I've matched with a lot of people where like our conversations were like so great, like, you know, so engaging, and then I'm like, okay, like, you know, let's grab coffee or get dinner sometime, and they're like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, like, you know, she's like, no, I'm just on here to like, you know, talk and like look for friends. I'm like, what? I don't know, it just pisses me off to the max because I'm just like, I spent like this whole time just like wasting my entire time just for you to be like, no man, I just want to be friends.
Was that a recent instance?
Okay, no, this is like, I would say when I came back during COVID.
Okay.
Right. Recent instances. I can't really think of one that really, really, really pissed me off. Other than the fact I'm just ghosting, just straight up ghosting. Have you guys tried Hinge before?
Hinge. What's Hinge?
Okay, Hinge is like, it's another dating app,
Okay.
but that one is a bit more
Hinged.
Hinged.
It's just not as popular as the others.
Yeah.
But what they promote on Hinge is like, because you know, like Tinder and Bumble, they use like metadata. So like the more swipes you get, the more likes you get. They put your profile up top.
Oh,
And
that's how it works.
Right. And then like, you know, if your profile isn't as popular, you want to boost it, you gotta pay for like, you know, Tinder Platinum.
That's
Bumble
what Hinge is
Premium,
doing
and
now,
stuff
I know,
like that,
right?
Yeah. So Hinge is like basically something where they like, if they don't care if you delete your account or whatever, like it's just there. So it just goes normally. Only issue is just that I think you need to put your app store to like a different country, because if you put it to Malaysia, then you can't get the app. It has to be a
available
different
in
country.
Malaysia.
They don't have a Malaysian one.
But you have people in Malaysia using Hinge?
Yes, and most of them are expats.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So that's why, like, you know, I'm like, oh, expats, okay, cool.
I think either expats or like people that went overseas, downloaded Hinge, and then came back to visit Malaysia or come back.
Right.
Yeah.
So like most of the people like I swipe on, like we match, and they just don't respond.
Oh, they ghost you.
They just go like, I've had only like one person message me back on Hinge. Like imagine like you get like 10 matches, right?
Yeah.
Only one person messages back. The rest are just like ghosts.
That's nice.
So it's I don't know, it's just so infuriating. I'm just like, and like the one person who messaged me back isn't even in Malaysia. Like she's just like, oh no, I'm from a different country. I'm just, you know, on here to see if we vibe. What does it even mean? Like we will vibe. But yeah.
I think like right now, I think like like in this common era, I think like fucking traditional way meeting people is better, organic way. And that's why I gotta recommend you guys like to go to like speed dating. I know like Rex KL, Tiffin, they have like speed dating
Right.
times, and during like when Valentine's is coming up. Yeah, I think you guys should really check it out. And even also go to concerts, man. I think Rex KL is having an emo night pretty much soon. Yeah, like you know,
No,
Michael.
like definitely the people like, okay, like I have met people like organically. It's
Yeah.
just that, you know, some of them worked out, some of them didn't, things like that. But definitely the experience way better.
Okay, so talking about like since you guys are single, right? What would be your ideal date situation?
What do you?
Like, what will be your top, the cream of the creme de la creme of your perspective of like knowing the date went well with the girl?
A dream date, per se?
Yeah, a dream date per se.
Interesting. Okay. I think for me it would just be like, you know, we're both having a good time. We're both like laughing. She seems comfortable, like, you know, body language wise, and you know, she's like, without even you suggesting, she's like, hey, you know, like you know, maybe we can go here for like a second date and things like that. That's how you know like they're super interested and they want to continue with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for me, like I said, yeah, the main thing, body language.
What about you, Emil?
If they're on their phone the whole time, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely like a bit of like a not red flag per se, but like you can tell
You
that
know
if
she's
they're
not having a
always
good
looking
time.
at their phone or time, then you know like, okay, she probably doesn't like vibe with me. Yeah.
It depends.
I hate that word.
It depends.
I hate that word.
Okay, it
Stop
depends
saying
as well.
It
I
depends.
hate that word.
Yes.
Ban that word.
But I agree. Like, okay, if it's like, you can look at your phone, but like, if for example, if I'm talking to you now, and then and it's a date one-on-one, and you're just like like that, then that's
Yeah.
I feel like that's a red flag.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah. I know. Like I remember there was a story about my friend. she like for some reason like during her date itself with one of the days that she went, guy she met for the first time, right? She managed to text me and told me how the date went and everything. And I was actually quite wondering, like, aren't you paying attention with the date? For context, for anybody who doesn't know this, a friend of mine, I won't reveal her whatsoever, right? But she was looking out, and I knew my boy Emil was looking out as well. So I was like, hey, why not the two of you meet each other and see how things goes from there? So managed to patch things up between the, I managed to like connect the both of them together, and they went on a date itself. And oh my god, the fun is so hilarious just listening to her perspective itself, because she was telling me so much about Emil, about like really good things about Emil, and saying that it's like, oh my god, he's really cute, really handsome, he's so funny, he likes this, he likes that, why don't you make out with me, kind of thing. So like she always like she frequents to the bathroom. I don't know if she frequents to the bathroom a lot.
No, I didn't notice that. No.
He didn't notice that, but there were like maybe a couple times where she went to the bathroom, and all those times in the bathroom, she's actually texting me, telling me about her like experience with you, and all. It's so hilarious, dude. It's so funny. And I was like rooting for the both of you. I was like, yeah, let's go, and everything.
So the question is, Emil, how did you fuck this up?
Okay, to be fair. Okay, that was when I was also seeing someone else. No, okay. It wasn't official, but okay, because it's a dating, so I was like...
Look at Sham's face. It's just like, I sent my friend out on a date with you.
I've stood my neck out for you.
My candidate is going for an interview.
The reason why I went out on that date also was because I thought like this initial girl was like gonna ghost me and stuff, because she didn't reply to my message and stuff.
Okay,
so I was like, okay. And we met through online as well. So I was like, okay, if she's not gonna do anything, she's not gonna reply to me, I'm like, I'm just gonna move on.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, okay, you had a friend, nah, give it a shot. After that, then after your friend came in, but also we kind of like, the conversation didn't proceeded to like any of the next date. So then, and because of that, like no one approached and say like, you want to meet here somewhere or solidify a second date.
Yeah.
But then that girl reached out again and replied to me. The other girl that I saw before going with her.
Okay.
So that's when I went out with another girl. Then I think I forgot to talk to her. Yeah.
Wow.
I forgot to reach out to make a second date. That's where but also because I was seeing. That was when I was seeing this girl quite often. Yeah.
Okay, like the question is like, in that moment of time, right? Do you have to initiate the second date, or what? The girl has to do it. That's the thing.
Okay, I feel like for me, the reason why I didn't initiate the second date was because of timing. Because I would usually initiate the second date at least like
7 days after.
No, not 7 days after. I would make at least 1 week the second date. Like the next week would be the second date. So like few days, or usually like the next day, then I'll be like, oh, or usually actually end of the date, I'll usually ask like, do you want to go on, like this went well, probably can meet next time. And if she says yeah, cool, then I'll initiate the next day or the next couple of days. They'll be like, oh, actually I found this place, blah blah blah, something like that.
You offered to send her home, right?
Yeah, I did offer to send her, right? Yeah, she
told me, why did I let him send you?
I was like, oh,
stupid. It was a funny story, lah.
I think at the point Sham was in the Discord with us as well. He's like, she was texting, why doesn't he kiss me?
It's hilarious, but I get what you mean also. Because like, I think in terms of dating itself, right? For me personally, right, I'm the type of person where I would like to initiate a second date, lah.
Yes.
But I'm very oblivious when it comes to whether if they would like me back or not, that kind of thing. But I always take my chance, lah, and everything. So like, I'll be the one and be like, hey, I had a good time, you want to go out again, that kind of thing. And if they respond well, say, yeah, then it'll be great, lah. And not to toot my own horn, lah. 100% success rate. But then I end up being like together with them, lah. That kind of thing, lah, you know. But I've had rejections before, like back then also. So I've had experiences in that, lah. But that was like memang from the get-go. Didn't even go out on the first date. Like, I just showed interest, but then they weren't like interested back, lah. So that's fine.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I would really, I don't know how to pick up cues. I'm so bad at that. So I don't know whether like, does she like me back? So like sometimes I would like take advice from you
Yeah.
guys, and I would be like, okay, you just go for it. So now I'm like, you know what? You
Bro,
never know until you ask. So like,
Yeah. You want to know a funny story actually?
What?
Before Nicole and I started dating and all, we were messaging each other on Instagram, right? And I was actually being very, very flirtatious with her. She got the hint. She tried to swerve away. Actually, she openly admitted to me that she tried to swerve away. But the thing about me is that I took the steering wheel and I swerved it right back, you know. It was like a back forth and kind of thing until she's like, okay, fine, let's go on a date. And now we're in love.
that is what we call Rizz.
Play long-term game lah. We're playing long-term
Yeah, dude, you gotta play long term game, bro. Takkan the girl's gonna be like, yo, kiss me, bro.
Okay, I understand that. Like, I actually prefer like there is different type of like situations where you get to like someone even more when you get to know the person longer. Like, but
Damn.
for me, I've never had that chance to have
Yeah.
to be with anyone. Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know anyone
Yeah.
that well.
I'm
to
pretty
know,
sure-
like she's the one.
I'm pretty sure Praveen is not that oblivious when it comes to this, right?
Oh, my dude gets like girls left and right, 2 by 2, man.
Fine.
They line up for him. They'll be like, "Ooh, Praveen, sign me up."
So
The line to the club is not to the club; it's to Praveen.
I remember back in episode 1, someone was having a dream about me having
Okay.
sex in the line.
Because there was too many incidents with him and a girl.
Oh, damn.
Actually, I do have a question actually for
Right.
everybody here, lah. Like in terms of like dating, especially for both Praveen and
You forgot his name.
Emil, right?
He was like,
What is a red flag for the both of you? And everyone, I'm pretty sure everybody has
just like red flag in the person, or
like red flag in a person or red flag in dating, like in general, lah. You don't have to give like a full list about your top red flags, I would say.
Just one or two.
okay. I love like conversations, especially intellectual conversations. So my biggest red flag is that when I'm having a conversation with you, you're like, oh my god, yeah, like, oh, like you don't even respond like with like proper like sentences. You're just like, yeah,
You're just making
what?
noises,
Like you're basically like doing ad-libs. You're like, yeah, money.
Yeah, I get you.
That's my biggest red flag, lah. Yeah.
Okay. So when they're not engaging with you, lah.
Exactly. Like I mean, like I'm not saying you can't say like, oh my god, yeah, because sometimes I say that too. But that doesn't have to be like your every answer.
Yeah, in the context of the conversation.
Right, like you're like,
It's
oh my god, yes, like yeah, oh yeah, like, I hate that.
This
I absolutely
Swedish?
hate that.
like
Are you
what-
Swedish?
Yeah.
What about you, Emil?
Me. Now that you pointed that out, I think that, but I can't think of one specific.
Be original, like, come on. Get your own red flags, Emil.
Because I can think of what I know what I would like in a partner, but I never really like look out for like the red
Yeah,
flags.
because Emil's just like, oh, okay, you're female, great.
You fit my criteria. Female, yeah.
Nothing under the hood. Okay, let's go.
Needs personality.
not taller than me? Check.
Shit. Actually, Emil, like, would height be a red flag for you? Like, would you date someone taller than you?
No.
You know, okay,
Because I
funny
know
story.
a lot of girls, like, even though like height seems like a big thing, right? Actually,
They
know a
like
lot
it,
of
right?
girls who are like, oh, I don't care about height. Like, a few of my friends are so like their girlfriends like taller than them.
Yeah.
So like, you know, if a girl is like openly like, you know, like 6 foot tall girl, she's like, hey, like, I want this good, you know, let's date.
Okay, this is the thing.
That's
This
the
is the
thing.
thing.
Like, I've never been approached like any.
Okay, I'm saying if someone much taller than you says like, hey,
Yeah.
let's, you know, let's do this, let's go.
Yeah, I
Put me in the game, coach, let's go.
This is the thing. I asked Emil.
Okay, shit.
I asked Emil this years before, and he told me that I don't want to date someone taller than me because like it feels like I'm their little brother.
Wait, little what?
Little
Did I even
brother.
say that?
Hey,
You said that, fucker.
maybe some of those girls are into that kind of shit, you know?
If that girl was like, what are you, 5'4"?
Oh, dude. I'm 5'6". Still short, but not 5'4".
Ladies, always,
5'6".
always remember Emil likes to add 2 inches.
Yeah,
That's
so
what he wants,
he's like 5'6", and then he said like, well, if the girl's like 5'9" or 5'8", he wouldn't date because it's like it feels like they're taller and it like feels like their older sister or something like that. I'm like, bro, that's not supposed
That's
to be
probably
like.
me, but like in high school.
Hey,
Yeah, but it was back in like early 80, American Degree days.
Yeah, that was right after
Hey,
high
yo,
school.
older
Yeah,
sisters,
that was
that's
like
kinda
18 years old. Okay, but right now, honestly, if like she treats me good and everything, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like, yeah, of course, like, okay, height is definitely one of my biggest like insecurities.
Yeah.
Like, especially like even if I see like some random person on the street and he's taller than me, I'm like, fuck, I'm jealous of that height. Yeah, that's definitely one of my biggest insecurities. But I feel like if I meet the right one and she's taller, I probably wouldn't care. Yeah. Because I know it's so much harder to actually find someone that you match with than care about height. Yeah, at that point, I probably wouldn't care.
Speaking of
Yeah.
insecurities, right? Does anybody else have like their own insecurities as well?
Yeah, I do, obviously.
Which is?
For me specifically, I think that I'm so insecure in terms of like I can't gain my weight or gain muscle because I have a high metabolism, so I burn shit really fast, even when I'm not doing anything. So I think for me it's just that when I see someone like my friends have like go to gym, they have bigger muscles and stuff like that, I get really insecure because my hands are very my hands look like really girl hands.
Fuck you, Emil.
My hands look like girl hands, bro. Come on.
Stop being so buff, Emil. Jesus.
Yeah, Emil.
Built different.
I am there. But yeah, that's my in terms of, I mean, every male in this planet have a certain of like either physical insecurity, right? I'm pretty sure for Emil it's probably height.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it's just like not gaining the muscle that I want in terms of my own body, and probably I don't know.
Too big of a penis.
I feel like it's just too big, man. I can't even fit in like some people. Insecurities, that's a good one. Okay, I think for me it's like probably public opinion. Because a lot of people look at me and they're like, look at this Indian guy. Look at this current-ass Indian guy, probably gangster. And then they talk to me and they're like, oh wait, no, it's completely different.
He's so nice.
So like first impressions for me sometimes can be really hard. Because they take like one glance and they're like, oh yeah, this guy is definitely some Indian matcha gangster type shit, yeah. I look scary, but I'm not scary.
You're not.
Okay, yeah, your build and
I
your
choose not to
height
be.
probably might be intimidating.
Right,
because-
yeah.
Huh?
What about you, Sham?
For me, I think one of the biggest insecurities I have, especially from back then, would be the fact that I may not be good looking enough for like whoever I want to try to go for. And everything. I'm always very insecure with how I look, per se, because I come from a background where I used to have a lot of like acne, pimples, and all that stuff, and I know that that might be unattractive to some people, you know. So I always find that like very troubling when it comes to like back then when I like used to like, actively date. And then I tried to compensate that with trying to be funny, you know. I always try to bring out like big personalities, you know, to showcase that hey, I may not look good, but I can make you laugh, you know, that kind of thing, lah. Yeah, that's me personally, lah.
I think that's actually like a given trait in terms of like if you don't have a single like a certain trait in either your physique or whatever, you will always substitute it with
Something
another thing that you're good at. Like for me, I believe that even though I don't have like the big body and everything, but I try to be as quirky as possible, and that's why my girlfriend kind of fell in love with me and stuff like that. That was weird. So yeah, I try to substitute with that, you know, because I'm like fucking dorky and fucking quirky as shit. But not a lot of people know that, dude. When I'm angry, I look fucking angry, you know.
I know.
Like, some people have like this certain vibe that they are actually intimidated because they do not want to talk to me or mess with me when I'm angry. But a lot of times people see me working as well, like going to like a work culture and stuff like that. But I always have like a resting bitch face when I'm working because I'm working. I don't want people to bother me. I'm in my process. I'm in my zone. I'm in my game. Yeah, certain things. Yeah. So yeah. I'm pretty sure like most of you guys have substitute certain things that you guys don't have. Like Emil doesn't have the height, but he substitute with what?
Yeah,
his muscles.
Yeah, I think that actually contributes to like why I really like self improvement.
Yeah.
Actually, like I'll try my best to like be do whatever I can,
Mhm.
like improve on like my knowledge or whatever, or like especially like working out. Yeah,
Right.
that's probably one of the motivations I get, like going to the gym. Like if I can't be tall, I can fix that. So I'll, like,
Yeah.
try to look as much.
If you can't be
as-
tall, you
as
can be
good as I-
wide.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least I look like a Dorito.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the end of the day, I think a lot of people out there do have their own type of insecurities, lah. And this is one message that I would like to like share with everybody, whoever that's listening. It's okay to have insecurities. It's okay to feel the way you feel, but don't let that hinder
Don't let it
you.
consume you.
Don't let it consume you. Don't let it hinder you from being able to showcase the best.
The best part of you,
the
yeah.
best part of you, because you never know. Like you may lack in certain things and all, but you never know. You might have a like great personality. Like for example, Emil, you always tell like you're worried about your height and everything. But when people get to know you, you're a very fun person to be around. You're a very
Yeah, who the
pleasant
fuck
person to be
cares,
around.
bro?
for Praveen, you may look like scary at first, like, from first meet and everything. But once they get to know you, they're
Annoying.
like a really nice guy, really cuddly teddy bear. That kind
That's
of thing.
actually true though.
Right,
Yeah.
The same for Moose. I can see the same thing as well. Wait, what was your insecurity again?
See, it's also correct, right?
You see, that's why no one actually notices your insecurities.
Yeah.
I think
Because-
only you know.
Yeah,
like,
because the way you present yourself right to others is you always have like a very confident like facade. That's to me at least, right?
he has a lot of
it is,
charisma.
Yeah.
for sure.
So that's some of the qualities that I would like to highlight for each and every one of you. That even though like everybody has their own insecurities, but you always have a best part. And I
Yeah.
think that for everybody out there also who has insecurities about themselves, always remember that there's always something good about yourself that makes you a very wonderful person to be around with, lah.
Yeah, since when we became a motivational podcast?
I thought the podcast was about
We're going for general shit right now. But in regardless and all this funny shit and everything, but men out there, don't be afraid to showcase the good side of you, and don't be so consumed with your insecurities.
and girls out there.
Yeah, and girls are that as well, but
They
sometimes
them as well,
But yeah, but sometimes we kind of forget that men have mental issues as well. Men have we have our I saw that TikTok the other day. Like slight derive away from like the dating thing, but I saw that TikTok the other day about like how struggling dads have like a inner silent pain, because in times they will always put this facade up that
Everything's fine.
yeah, everything's fine. She struggles more in everything, but no one cares about asking the father and the man what does he feel about his pain and his struggle. Because to us, we always put our girl first, right? She struggles more. She receives a lot more in the world and stuff like that. She's gonna grow into a wife, a mother, and stuff like that. And not a lot of people will ask like, is the husband okay? Is the father okay? Is the guy okay?
It's like an unspoken rule that guys will have to be much stronger emotionally, and there's
Yeah.
always like a stigma that when guys show some sort of like emotional weakness, they are perceived as someone who is weak. I've heard a lot of that as well.
Right.
Yeah, which kind of sucks, lah, to be honest. because
Yeah,
at the end
it
of the
does suck, man.
Yeah.
Like we want to be open about. That's why a lot of guys don't really open up their emotions to other people, is because we have this brick wall in front of us, and this like we want to like, I'm a man, I have to suck it up and shit like that. But in our mind, in our heart, is like damn, like fuck, man, like all that shit, stupid shit, like it's highlight, it's high. Okay, dude. All right, relax. All right, I'm good. Or am I?
You'll find out.
Put in the polls. Am I good? Am I not?
But in terms of like going back into the dating world, like I'm glad that I found someone special, and Sham, I'm pretty sure he's glad to find someone special as well.
Oh, Nicole, I love you. Shout out.
Yeah, I hopefully Emil and Praveen will find someone they truly like and adore, and that person would share the same thing as well. Because in a relationship, it's 50-50, right? It's a two-way street. So if you make an effort, she makes an effort.
Exactly.
I'm actually very curious. Out of the four of us like on this table, who do you think is gonna get married first?
Ooh. Okay, definitely Moose.
Oh yeah, I'll say
100%.
Moose because he has like somewhat like a vision and he's very
Because he's
good.
like ready.
Yeah.
Look at Nalia.
Second, I would say it would be Emil.
I think it would be email, to be
me, though.
honest.
I think it would be you, Sham.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why is
I don't know why, but my next unexpected guess would be Praveen. I don't know why.
Interesting.
Probably might get someone pregnant, but not very.
Oh my god!
Nah, bro. No,
Sorry, Mama Praveen.
I'm seeing
Mama Praveen.
I know the rules.
Mama Sultan, I'm sorry.
But yeah, I don't know. Because for me, I cannot see myself getting married anytime soon because I haven't even met someone that I am committed in a long-term relationship. So
When was the last time you actually went to a committed relationship though?
I've never been in a committed relationship.
For real?
Yeah. My
man.
last relationship was like it was like a high school kind of puppy love, you know. I would say that puppy love. Yeah. But that one that kind of scarred my confidence. as well.
Wait, is this the man who can't be moved?
No, not that one. Not that
You
one.
want to hear the story?
That didn't get to a relationship because I was such a pussy back in high school. But I didn't. Okay, then
You
again,
never-
like, until now, I still don't know how to pick up cues.
Dude,
like I
it's
said.
2023, bro. You can let it go. You can let out the emotions. You're okay.
But yeah. But like I didn't know what to do. Like that's why I'm like I feel like now I'm probably more confident, the most confident I've ever been.
It's always like, as you grow as a guy, you always go through certain phases and certain versions of yourself. But once you reach a certain age, you'll be like, yep, this is the best version of myself right now, as of now. But the next year is going to be a better version of myself. Because you're going to go up the ladder in terms of your career. That will be your better version of yourself. And when you reach that point, become a father and a husband and also maintaining your career, that is the ultimate version of yourself.
Right.
It's like fucking Coco going for Saiyan 1, Saiyan 2, Saiyan 3, then Ultra Instinct and whatever shit.
I
You
feel
know,
like you have to go to a lot of experience to be like you always be getting more experience and then you always be the better version of yourself.
yeah, it's like you know how like see going back to like so like anime shows that a lot. When you realize it, when you big brain it, right? Goku going to Super Saiyan 1 is actually going for a better version of himself. And Saiyan 2 and Saiyan 3 and all that shit is like you're evolving yourself in so many ways into a like the best version that you can be. But when do you know that you're gonna be like the pinnacle version of yourself? You wouldn't know, right? Exactly.
Remember, guys, one day you'll be Hokage too.
I'm gonna be Hokage.
You can call me a hoe, but remember the Kage behind.
But yeah, in terms of like the whole dating thing, we have a little challenge for Emil and Praveen
Oh
right
my
now.
god.
So the challenge that me and Sham, this came back to one of our friends, Meech. Yo, what's up, Meech? Welcome. Thank you so much for the recommendation about this episode as well. And he want you guys to kind of call up a girl and try to do a pickup line.
Oh my god.
And then maybe you can ask her like, how was that pickup line? Like rating from 1 to 10. And it has to be on speaker, dude.
Ooh. Alright, Emil, let's go.
So what? You want to O2 juice first?
Auto juice. That's the first auto juice.
Alright, Emil. Oh, two, you go.
Rock, paper, scissors, lah.
Wait.
On shoot. So rock,
Okay.
paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Hey, best of the 3? What do you say? Best of the 3?
Fine. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Last one. The score is
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Alright, I'm gonna call.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You gotta make sure you get pick
I
out
just
the.
hope that it will pick up.
I'll call a friend of mine. Yeah.
I just hope
We'll
that
see.
it will pick up the.
We'll see if she picks up because I don't think she's in the country right now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Speak closely to the mic, lah. Speak closely to the mic, then.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if she picks up.
Wait, we have to say a pickup line.
Yeah.
Dude, this is intense. Dude, this is intense, bro.
Yeah, I think she's gonna pick up. I think she's gonna pick up. Because she's overseas.
Is he sleeping right now?
Man's calling someone overseas. Mr. Worldwide.
And you're just gonna try another girl, bro.
Anticipation.
You're gonna try another person, bro. End the call, end the call.
Rejected!
Try another person. Yo, hey, Emil!
Your turn, though.
Your turn, though. Your turn, though.
Alright, wait. Let me see if I can get another person.
Why you do that? Emil has to call first.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Pick up line,
Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in.
Ah!
Yo.
Yo! Yo!
You try to call lah.
He's looking at this is like eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh, yo!
Do we have to?
Is it the mango girl?
Oh!
Why you gotta out the person like that?
Oh, sorry, the strawberry girl?
No, man.
Sorry,
Durian.
Alright, do it. No balls.
Are you calling
Speaker.
I'm gonna hide.
Hello?
Sorry, who's this?
Hello? Hello?
Sorry, who's this?
What do you mean, who's this?
Sorry, because this number has not called me for a million years. So I
Oh, wow! Dude, what do you mean? I literally called you last week.
I don't recall. Maybe if you tell me your name, then I'll try to remember.
Okay,
So
wait.
can I get your name, please?
Okay, wait, you have to answer my question first, then you know. Do you wanna go grab a snack? Do you wanna go grab a snack sometime? Or do you wanna grab a meal? That's my name.
Okay, Emil Leon.
Wait. So you wanna grab a meal instead of a snack?
When?
Huh?
Bitch?
When? Next week Saturday?
Wait, next week. Well, next Saturday.
No, you want a snack or you want a meal?
Bitch, I'm on diet.
Okay, it's okay. Okay. What about bite-sized a meal?
Sure, with American on side.
Let's go. Okay, next week Saturday.
Next week Saturday, the time is booked.
Wait. Okay, rate. Okay.
I have this emergency
Mm.
to tell you, bitch.
Okay, we can talk next Saturday. How about that?
No, this cannot wait until next Saturday because by then I'll probably be dead.
Wait. Hold on. I'm actually recording something. Wait, but I need you to rate my Rizz.
You need me to what?
Wait. Okay, how was that pickup line though? Like, what do you think of the pickup line?
What do I think of the pickup line?
Yeah,
Which one?
the snack and a meal. Oh, you didn't even notice that was my name, right? Motherfucker.
I think like you're asking me which one do I prefer, is it?
No, rate my
Oh,
Rizz.
this is like a whole statement
Yeah.
on its own.
Oh my god. Stress
I'm so
gila.
confused right now. I feel like you're asking me.
Okay, wait. This rate my pickup line earlier that I used on you. Would you like a snack or would you like a meal? A meal like my name. A meal. Oi, sheesh.
Bro, I want to fucking slap you.
Okay, I think that is a bad pickup line. Okay. But we meet next Saturday,
Yeah,
yeah.
don't. It's quite old school. Please don't use that.
Oh yo.
Yeah.
That hurt my feelings, ah. Okay.
Can I tell you my story now? Like,
Wait, no,
very
wait. Okay,
easy.
can I call you back later? Cause I'm in the middle of something.
You're actually recording me, you motherfucker.
Yes. Wait. But you're gonna be in the podcast. You're gonna be famous.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, call me again.
Okay, yeah, I'll call you again.
So I make the podcast
No. I'll call you again so that you can tell me the story. But this whole conversation is
I mean,
going to be the
unless you
podcast.
want to tell us the story lah.
Oh yo!
Oh, am I on speakerphone?
Yes, you.
No.
That's why I literally had to stop you from telling me the story.
You know. Oh my god, thank god. I did not start my story.
Damn.
Actually pretty
But
personal.
it sounds like a good story though. Like, can we? Is it? Can we hear? This is content.
Bro.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll call you
okay,
back.
okay,
I'll
sure.
I'll call you
Call me
later.
back, call me back.
Okay. Alright. Bye
Bye bye.
Ciao.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Dude, the moment you had to explain I literally wanted to neck myself.
It was a good try.
Yeah, no, Riz.
That was amazing.
I literally don't know how to pick up
I'm
though.
proud of you, Enel.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
At least now
Ah,
we
yeah.
know that pickup line is
Bad.
No, it's old school. She didn't say it was bad.
Bad.
It's like
It's old school.
It's an old pickup line.
You've been using that line since you were in college, man.
That's
I
right.
remember the first time. I think you didn't come up with the line. We did, right?
No, it was Alec. It was one of my friends. It was at a party, and this girl was actually super drunk. And then she was trying to go to our group, and then she was trying to introduce herself.
Right, and we were trying to like get him.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
So one of my friends, he knew I was the single one, so he wanted to get me with like any girl in the party. So he was like trying to introduce me to this girl, and then she was like pretty drunk. And then so we came late, and then he tried to introduce me to this girl, and then she was like, "Oh, so what's your name?" And then I said, "Emil," and then she was like, "Huh?" And then he was like, "A meal, not a snack." But a meal, and then she started bursting out laughing, fall on the
She
floor.
was
and
on the floor. She was just
dead.
laughing
She was
on the
dead.
floor. She had a drink in her hand on the floor, and she was like, "Oh my god!"
You know, probably you're not done yet, right? You're not out of the woods yet. I think someone called you.
Oh wait, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Voice message. Alright, you guys continue talking while I try to call someone.
Alright.
I want to kill
One
myself.
thing's for sure. I think one thing for sure. Once Praveen's done with
I think we should do ours.
No, I don't think we have time for that actually.
Ah, dude, come on, man. We can do one more.
No, I don't think so actually.
Oh, yo. Testing already. Lit. Okay, why not like
Okay. Let me try one time. No, she's saying that it's too loud over there.
Okay.
So we try.
I'm thinking about my headsets for this, bro.
No, as in like the surrounding, like she can't hear.
Yeah. Man, Praveen eagerly waits for the phone call. You're gonna be very softly. See whether the man has Rizz.
Commentary.
Patiently waiting.
Has Praveen looking over the
Bro, you guys
distance
are watching me get
in
rejected
horizon.
on podcast.
What do you think I got? I got.
Bro, you
Annihilate.
you picked up, right?
As Praveen lingers on the call, whether this person's gonna answer the call or not. Sag.
Nah.
No 100%.
What's up?
No 100%.
Alia, mo.
Alice would kill me.
You probably would.
And she come back like, what the fuck?
My friend would
She's
kill
in
me.
Korea though.
Oh, right.
She'll forget all about it.
I was literally texting her trying to explain like, oh, thanks. She literally cussed me out. Chiba, you should let me know.
Alright, let me look through my list and see who to call. Everyone's like so quiet already.
We're waiting for you, bro.
Waiting.
I need to find someone. Okay.
Wait.
But yeah, yes. What else do you guys want to talk about?
It's okay. Like, in terms of like that, at least she said it's traditional, like it's old school, bro.
I did it for you, Meech. For you.
Yeah, dude. I think Mitch is gonna be like the one listener from the US.
He's gonna be listening.
Yeah, wicked, yeah.
What if I text it up?
No.
No!
Aw,
Text doesn't work.
here.
Do
doesn't
you
work,
see
bro.
the shit I have to go through? The
Yeah,
pain,
bro.
the
She's
cringe.
like, motherfucker, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, right, because she's
What are you talking about, Emilio?
Ah!
Praveen, come on, Praveen.
I'm trying to think of somebody that won't kill me, that won't shoot me in the back, that won't be like, nah, what are you saying, bro? Yeah, I call my boss. No, just.
What the fuck? Promotion.
Oh shit! It's gonna be like you want like
promotion.
Right. You got someone? You got someone?
I'm trying to think. Okay.
Is it someone that I?
Okay. I will try to get someone.
Mm-hmm.
But then yeah, let's just continue with this.
With what?
What?
That's what you.
This is the last segment already.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, we were just waiting for you, bro.
Fine while we make conversation.
Yeah,
How we
exactly.
make conversations.
I mean, like, did you know this girl like before this? Have
Yeah,
you-
yeah.
How do you know her?
We actually okay. The funny story how I knew her was actually really funny. It was back in Sunway.
Yeah.
I was trying to like go for one of her friends. So I actually
Wait,
asked,
is it this girl that you were talking about? Like the one in Sunway when we were in Sunway?
Yeah.
It's the
Okay.
same one. Then the cuck boyfriend.
Okay, yeah.
That's the one.
That was the girl that I was trying to go for. So I asked her out on a date. I was like, hey, do you want to go grab coffee at this place? Because I was like, ooh, so many new cafes open up in Sunway. That was when like after Black started opening Garage 51 and stuff. I was like,
okay.
oh, have you tried this place? She was like, oh no, I've tried this place
Garlic
like once. Yeah, but that's the thing. I didn't want to go to I want to go to a cafe. So it was like more of a date scene. So I was like, okay. And I was broke also. So I was like, okay, Garage 51. We can just walk there. I get Garage 51 after Black. I can't remember.
Sure, go on Rock Cafe, bro.
Order the Maggie goreng.
Romantic.
But yeah, so I asked her, like, have you tried this place and stuff? So she actually agreed. It was on Instagram text, I think, or WhatsApp, can't remember. But she agreed. So then I was like, okay, we'll go after your class. Because our class...
Wait, is it the girl that you call or the
No,
one other
not
one?
this girl.
Ah, okay.
So how I met this girl is she's friends with that girl. So the funny thing is, I was supposed on the day I was supposed to go out with her, the girl that I liked, that I was going for and asked to go on a date. She got shy on that day, and then she was like, actually, do you mind if we join my friends to go have lunch? That's when I met her. So I was like, I didn't want to like put pressure. I'm like, no, it's a one-on-one kind of thing. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, oh, it's fine. So I know because some people actually like prefer to be in a friend scene first before on date. Yeah. So some people prefer. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. I don't want to put any pressure on anyone. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure. You join your friends. So while having like a huge ass group there, it was like 10, 15 people in one table. Yeah. Then I walked up. I was like, holy fuck, I don't know any of them. And then that's when they started like asking me questions, because they knew that I asked her on a date. So they was like, oh wait. So they asked her like, oh, what's your name? Oh, you're in this semester, stuff like that. Then they got to know. They actually all the girls, her friend, the friend that what am I saying? The girl that I wanted to go for, her friends all liked one guy from ATP, Ian's brother.
Oh,
Yeah. So they were like,
Sean, right?
He is so hot and stuff.
Sean,
And then,
right?
Yeah. Then they saw me hanging out with him. I was close to him then. So they were like, hey, your close friend. Close friend is Sean, right? Then they started bombarding me with questions. And I was like, oh, yeah. They started interrogating me. And then she was sitting next to me and she was just like eating her food and stuff. So I tried to strike conversations. It was like kind of... Yeah, it wasn't a great date because like it was a huge difference. But instead of that, I got to know all of them, and then I became close with them. Yeah. So I was close with like majority of the people on the table there. Yeah. That's how I got close with her. Then we're friends until now.
Friends or something?
Friends.
Right.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
But it's fine though. It's fine. Okay. It was just a crush. So I feel like that's a win because I lost the crush, but I gained a bunch of friends.
That's great.
Bro, this man is struggling here, bro.
Bro, I'm like, the only people I know I recall, it's like the other side of the country. Oh shit, can I call this person? Oh shit.
What's up, baby
Does
girl?
Snapchat have calling?
Come on.
You know exactly who I'm gonna call.
Ghostbusters. Don't be your cousin or all.
No, it's not a cousin. She won't answer.
You'd be surprised.
What is going on? Are you calling?
Yeah, it's on speaker. Bro, you literally just watched me get rejected like multiple times.
Not picking up is not a rejection.
Nope, not picking up.
They might be busy.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, all my friends are.
And it's not fair, man. I'm the only one. What the fuck?
You tried.
Seriously, no one. Damn, bro.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll do one. I'll do one live, and then we can just edit it to the podcast.
Oh, no.
Okay, can we do that? It's gonna happen right here.
Nice try.
Nice try, bro.
But yeah.
But I think we're wrapping up this segment of like. I think we know who has the better Rizz lah.
Oh, hey man.
Wait, what?
You know one.
There was no competition.
I wouldn't call that one.
Either ways, if you guys want to see Praveen do the same thing, not get rejected, I think he needs to go out and see more people. But his work is consuming him. We'll do it in the next episode. We'll see you guys later, and thank you so much. I am your host today, Muzaffar Mustafar. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Emil Leon, Praveen Sultan, and Shami Johari. We'll see you guys on the episode, which is the next one.
Okay, take care.
All right, bye-bye.